Alright guys, welcome to another video of Stock 51 Vending. I'm sorry, I was gonna make the video earlier during the day when it was bright, but unfortunately that didn't quite work out. So it's late at night and I need lights to do that. Anyways, I don't know, this is a little off the subject. You know how you pay for things so that you can be covered and stuff? Like this topic has absolutely nothing to do with vending, just so you guys know. It's got absolutely nothing to do with vending, but it's something that you should that should be heard, like, you know. So like I said, I live in New York City, yes, within the 5 boroughs, yes, the New York City, yes. The next city is Manhattan. That's the next one. Yes, it is busy. Yes, it is. It is what it is. But living in the city, you have complications and you have challenges. You have problems that you don't probably see anywhere else, and this is a problem, and this is why people are kind of leaving the city. You know, it's like, it's horrible. Like I don't understand this. It's horrible. Like how are people still staying here? Like, I want to get the hell out of here, you know. But let me cut down to the chase. You pay for something. So you can have a backup of something. Then the one thing that you actually pay for, that you're supposed to have a backup of, say, well, you use us too many times. I go, wait a minute. You said what? You use us too many times. We can't help you no more. I'm like, really? Isn't the whole point of me paying you so that I can have you as a backup, so if something does happen, I can use you? You know? I understand it's used and not abused, but you know, that's what the backup is for. That's what it's for. Anyways, guys, I have like an insurance problem, and apparently I've made too many claims within a certain amount of time. You know, they're legitimate claims. I mean, that's what I'm paying for insurance, like, right? That's what you pay insurance for, right? You pay for insurance so you can be covered when you need it. And now, because I've used them to do what I needed to do, they're canceling me and they're dropping me. So I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. That's like me telling you, come on, we'll go get your ice cream, but then we get you to the store, you can't have any. You used up all your let's go get you ice cream go aheads. You know what I mean? Like, I've said it too many times, let's go get ice cream. You didn't want to listen, you used them all up. Now we're here, you can't get it anymore. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So I've had this company for like 3 years or so, and they've been good. They've been, you know, the rates are low and everything. But, you know, I have 5 vehicles. You know, shit's gonna happen, you know? And they're all on the same policy, and I'm the only driver, of course. So shit's gonna happen, you know. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. It's like, I don't have points on my license or nothing like that, you know. So, like, I'm a careful driver. I don't have to worry about that. That's like the least of my concern. But the insurance company is dropping me because I've used them too many times. Like, I've made too many claims. You know? I mean, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's really, really stupid. You know, here's another one. Just I tried to apply for a loan. So they said, well, okay, we'll have all your paperwork and stuff. I'm like, all right, well, here's all my paperwork. You know, I report whatever I report. And they're like, well, we can't approve you. You don't make enough. I'm like, wait a minute. What do you mean I don't make enough? Obviously, I don't make enough because I'm asking you for a loan. So, yes, I don't make enough. So, what was the whole point? That's the whole point of me applying for a freaking loan. Yes, I do not make enough, and that's why I'm applying for a loan. Like, I don't understand how the city's working. Like, the stupid things that are going on. Like, they tell you that you could drive a certain amount of speed, but then they put speed cameras up. You know? And then they put speed cameras up at, like, when the speed drops down from, like, 55 to, like, 30. And when you least expect it, because you're still doing, like, 30, you know, you're slowing down from 55 to 30. And now you're like still, like, 40 miles an hour zone, you know? Because you're slowing down. You're not going to, like, jam on the brakes and, like, yeah, you know, brake. Guess what they did? They put a speed cam right there so that you can jam on the brakes, so that someone will hit you up your ass, so that you'll report a claim, and then someone's going to get fucked. One way or another, the system is made to make you fail. Like, what's the point of this? Can you imagine? I mean, this is crazy. You know what I mean? And now, they made speed limit 50 everywhere. 50, 55, depending on which highway you go on to, whatever. Speed limit, 50, 55, 60. Street speed limit, 25, 30. If you're at 25, then the camera goes off at 35. If your speed limit is at 30, so the camera goes off at 40. Or maybe it's still at 35. I may be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. But still, I mean, come on. Like, the city is literally made to make you fail. And then they say, why are we like backed up on our bills and shit? Like, why can't we pay our shit? You know what I mean? Because we have too many freaking bills to pay. So the bills have gone up, the pay hasn't changed, and we still have to survive here. The rent has gone up, everything has gone up. I mean, I think a pack of eggs is like $5 or $6 now. Like, shit. I remember they were like $1.50. I remember gas was like 99 cents, 108 when I first started driving. But now it's like 3 and change. So I'm trying to get away with all the, you know, the little apps to make the, you know, to save as much as I can, you know. Every penny counts, you know. And I don't make a great living. I make an okay living. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm freaking filthy rich. I'm not. I'm just like an average Joe that just like barely getting by. You know what I mean? But with all the expenses going up, it's like shit. So they tell you go hybrid, right? Get an electric car. Go hybrid, get electric. So I said, all right, no problem. So I went and I got a hybrid car. You know how much insurance on a hybrid car is? almost 400 and change per month on this car. I said, wait a minute. A brand new car is going to run me about the same, maybe $100 more. Why make it a used car when I can have a brand new car? Well, brand new car, you don't have the payments on it. But a used car, it's going to be yours after a while. So I was like, all right. They said if you bundle up your insurance, it'll be cheaper. So because I made the 3 claims in the last 12 months, I now must wait, I think, 39 months. What was that, 3 years and 3 months for it to come off my record. Until then, for the next 3 years, like the lowest rate I've gotten was like $1,900 a month. Okay, I think, and it was just for one car, for one. I was paying, and not more than $1,000. I have 3 motorcycles. I have 2 cars. That's not counting the RV. RV is like $250 for the year, something like that, which is like nothing. That's not even a problem. I don't even drive that thing, but I didn't get a chance to drive it. Once every 2 months, so 6 times a year I take it out. Well, I'm like, come on, you know, like you tell me to do this so that it'll be cheaper, so I do that, and then you hit me on the back, like you backslap me, like what the fudge? And then you tell me that my insurance is going to cost me almost $400 a month just with this car alone. My van was $200. My van was $200. I think all my bikes were like $100, because I was paying no more than like $800, honestly, for all 5 vehicles. You know, so I'm like, what the hell? So why are you dropping me if I'm paying you so I can have you as a backup? Sure, life takes turns and stuff, and shit happens. Yeah, okay. Not every day I make a claim. You know, my last claim before that was, I don't know, a while ago. I don't use the insurance tow trucks no more because that's considered a claim too. So that goes against you. So they're like, yeah, you can use you can use your, you know, your insurance, your coverage to get a tow if you don't have AAA. I'm like, all right, good. So I use that. I use that like 2 times for the year. And they're like, well, that goes against you. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, well, they put a claim in on you. I'm like, for a tow? You know what I mean? And then the other thing I was like really funny about, to fix the glass, you know how they say safe flight replace, safe flight repair, replace, whatever the hell it is? You remember that part? Well, if you run it through your insurance, that comes out as a claim too. How was I supposed to know? They said the service was available, so I used it. How the hell was I supposed to know that it was going to take a claim? It's not like I use it, you know, because, oh, well, let me just freaking go ahead and use it because they're going to put a claim on. I'm like, I used it because it was available. It was available because they said I was paying for it. I was paying for it. It was included, so why not use it, right? And here I am stuck on a shit stick, you know? $1,900 a month just for one car. Wow. And that's like, I'm like, where the hell am I supposed to go now? Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, you know, you can't lie to the insurance companies anymore. It's not like it used to be back in the day. You know, you can't tell them one thing and do another thing because they're going to sit there and check you out. You know, they have people. They're not stupid. But, come on. Like, shit happens, you know? People happen. You know, you have a lot of shit that can happen in a couple of days. And you tell me just because I had to report, you know, all those claims that I did, that now you're going to cancel me? You're going to drop me? Like, that's stupid. That's really stupid. You know? So now, instead of me paying them and, like, say, having them recoup their money, because I know one of the claims is going to be very expensive. I know that. But that's not my concern. That's what the insurance company's for. You know what I mean? The insurance company's there because insurance. And you know what? A friend of mine told me you have to have insurance for the insurance for the insurance. That means if you have one insurance, you better have 2 more backup insurances, because you know what? That first one won't cover you. And the second one might not also. And the third one might have to cover all 3. You know what I mean? But, come on. To drop me, like out of the blue, they're calling me all nonchalantly and stuff and saying like, oh hey, we're just going to drop you. We're going to send you a letter. We're not going to renew you. Congratulations. You're welcome. I'm like, wait a minute. are you seriously dropping me? Like, how the hell am I supposed to find a new company? At least they gave me like 2 months. I think they called me like sometime throughout March. It's like just beginning of April right now. So, I mean, it's like really, really stupid. You know, some of you people might actually agree with me on this. I was a kid once. We were all kids. We all fucked around. We all did stupid shit. We all crashed a few cars here and there. We all did stupid shit. There's you're not too good. You're not good at two-shoe, all right? Nobody's good at two-shoe. Nobody. Okay? Nobody. I don't give a fuck what you say. Nobody's good at two-shoe. Okay? Shit happens. Accidents happen. Claims will happen. Sometimes you don't want to pay up, because it's going to be more. But sometimes you also don't want to put it through the insurance claim because, you don't know what's going to happen, Fender benders happen, shit happens. But there's nothing you can do about that. That's life, That's freaking life. Nothing you can do about that. Shit happens. If you make it, I will break it. If you break it, I can fix it. If you fix it, I can break it. Shit like that. But I think it's really stupid that they drop me. That they're dropping me. They haven't dropped me yet. I'm still covered. So, if you guys know anyone that will take someone like me into the insurance, all right, and give me a new policy or something, because I'm not looking to just insure the car. I got 3 motorcycles and 2 cars. You know what I mean? Luckily, I was able to put my dad on his own policy with his own car, so I did that for him. So that was done. That's not a problem. But at the end of the day, how are you supposed to survive in the city? I mean, $1,900 for the month. That's above and beyond rent. Like, that'll break me. What do they want me to do? Like, not drive? I don't mind. I'll get an electric bike. I'll freaking scoot around an electric bike all season around. I don't care. I'll put baskets on that shit. And I'll do it. And I'll go around back and forth. And I'll make trips. I don't care. And I'll work every day. I'll work like a freaking dog. I don't mind. I'll do it. I have no problem. I'll drop the car. But it's not something that's doable because sometimes I need to bring over like heavy machinery and stuff, and I have to do a lot of stuff. I need a car so I can load the stuff inside, and do what I need to do. It's not always easy without a car, so, or a truck or a van or anything, but I'm sorry, guys. It's late at night. I'm tired. I know I've only been out since like 1 p.m., but I'm really, really tired. Like, even just a little bit of work just gets me tired because it's just work that just adds up. Like, I just did a couple of cash outs. I had a new machine that I got a call for saying that they're almost out. They're almost out of supply. So I figured, let me come down and let me fill them up. I asked them to send me a picture of it yesterday so I know what to bring. And I was like, you know what? They didn't send me a picture and I have to go there today. I'm like, shit. So I have to bring over everything. So it was pretty bad. But at least the machine made some money, which is awesome. Like, that was freaking awesome. The machine made some good ass money. It made good money today. So I'm actually happy. It's not every day I'll cash out like 300 plus out of the machine. Out of a soda machine. It's very rare. So now I gotta put a recycler on there. First I gotta get $1 coins because they keep putting $5 bills in, and the $1 coins, if you put in $5 and the product is $1, well, it's gonna shoot you out $4 worth of quarters. So like this, it'll shoot out $4 golden dollars. This machine is set up for $1.25 on everything, except a few products for like $1.50. Nothing crazy, and you know, it is what it is. We're not going too crazy on it, but yeah, it's they put $5 in and $3.75 comes out in change. So $3.75 is 3/4 and $3, and that's already crazy. That's already a lot, you know. So, anyways, guys, wow, this video is going to 20 minutes plus. I think right now I'm just exaggerating and just babbling on. So I'm gonna end this video, and yeah, I mean, if you know anyone that can help me out, shoot me a message, shoot me a text. I mean, you know, I'm Stop 51 Vending. That's STOP51 Vending. It's not normal for someone to ask like this, but I'm kind of down to like no choice, and I kind of wanted to get known, because it's like, you know, it's almost like you know, look, I'm not here to bust anyone's chops, but, you know, if you tell me you're paying for a service and it's available, and then I use it, why use it against me? You know what I mean? Like, what the fudge? Why would you use it against me? You said it was available, right? So why is it against me if I use it? I think it's just stupid. The city's made to make you fail, to make you poor, and to make you work harder. At the same time, they're trying to figure out, why is everyone moving out of the city? Well, because anywhere outside the 5 boroughs, it's cheaper, it's better. There's no speed cameras, there's no red light cameras. There may be a couple of red light cameras, but there's definitely not too many speed cams. And I'd rather get pulled over by a cop telling me like I'm speeding, rather than a camera, because a camera, you can't even argue with the camera. You know, a cop, you can, you know, get a little leniency sometimes. You know, it won't put you under a little bit more stress, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it's a little complicated to live in the city. It's horrible, actually. Anyways, guys, thank you again for watching. I'm sorry I made 22.5 minutes of wasteful bullshit. Alright, once again, thank you. Take care.